After the sensors have been implanted and are in operation, actual sensor locations are plotted from photographs taken during the drop. This information is fed into the digital data computer. Then the air-supported system is ready for an interdiction operation. A North Vietnamese replacement unit is advancing southward, its dismounted troops infiltrating by a rather direct route into South Vietnam, as its supply convoys move down through another route. Activations from the convoy are picked up by the seismic sensors. These activations are transmitted to the airborne relay platform, maintaining its daily schedule in orbit 40 kilometers from the sensors. Other sensors are activated as the convoy proceeds en route. The detections can be passed verbally to an appropriate fire direction center or automatically relayed to the ISC for computer print. Every 5 minutes, the computer prints out an updated report. As the enemy convoy passes each acoustic sensor, an audio operator analyzes the sounds of the truck engines to provide confirmation and supplementary information about the type and number of vehicles. Output of the computer is rushed to the target assessment officer assigned to the particular area.
Sequence 1 Niner appears to be moving at a fairly continuous rate. What do you make of it?
About 18 clicks an hour.
This computer report serves to confirm point-to-point movement, time, direction, and apparent size of infiltrating forces. Target information is passed to operations. After consideration of weather, other air activities in the area of interest, availability of forward air controllers and strike aircraft, strike requests are forwarded to the Airborne Command and Control Center.
Red Dog, this is Brown Bear. Request airstrike over area of sensors 20, 21,
Whenever
and
practical,
22.
targets are confirmed by visual observation by forward air controllers. Target confirmation is relayed to task force operations either direct or by communications relay through the Airborne Command and Control Center. When a decision is made by a command and control facility to divert airborne aircraft, the ABCCC establishes radio contact with the tactical fighters and relays all necessary target information, type and size of target location, direction of movement, and so forth. The designated fighter wing is directed to scramble alert aircraft when an airborne flight is not available for diversion to strike the target. Strike reports are analyzed at the Infiltration Surveillance Center as part of a continuing evaluation of system effectiveness and to aid in future planning. In a typical ground operation, intelligence reports have indicated the approach of dismounted troops of the North Vietnamese Replacement Unit toward Free World Force positions in South Vietnam. Positions for our infantry and direct support weapons are chosen to take maximum advantage of the terrain. Plans are made to implant sensors at probable avenues of approach within range of direct support weapons and within line of sight of monitor sites. Both seismic and acoustic sensors are emplaced by hand in the more accessible areas, by aircraft in the less accessible areas. With the sensors emplaced according to plan and their locations accurately known, personnel at each ground monitor site can begin operations.
We're all set at Bravo 17. Roger.
Sensor 13 activated, sir.
It's 0923 Zulu. Let's see if they stay on the trail.
Here's sensor 14 up, sir.
That's 0926 Zulu. I make it 3 minutes. Tell me when you stop getting activations on 14.
The officer determines, from the time elapsing between sensor activations, the pattern and speed of movement of the infiltrating troops. From the length of time which each sensor is activated, he estimates the probable number of troops.
Sensor 15 is up, sir.
Right on schedule. They're maintaining their same rate and staying on the trail. Let's get the Fire Direction Center on. This is Bravo 17. I have a target identified. Charlie is moving southeast down the trail into our position. Request pre-planned fire at position Alpha Charlie on my mark. Stand by. Ready? Ready? Mark. Fire!
With the aid of sensors, Charlie's penetration has been detected and impeded. Aerial reconnaissance detects no further sign of enemy movement in the area. Sensors can be used in many ground applications: monitoring of landing zones, base perimeter defense, combat sweep operations, anti-ambush convoy protection, route surveillance, surveillance of enemy base camps, offensive ambushes, and targeting of enemy troop concentrations. Larger, more complex sensor arrays can be monitored at major command data gathering points. An aircraft is used as an airborne relay platform. Sensor activations are relayed by the aircraft to a mobile surveillance center, which is co-located with the Fire Support Coordination Center and the Direct Air Support Center. This mobile surveillance center provides timely information of sensor activations to the command data gathering point. Other support is also available. This gunship contains a portatail, which is monitoring ground-in-place sensors in an area which is inaccessible to artillery fire. An enemy reinforcement column is bringing up munitions.
Navigator to pilot. You'll have a target on sensor 2-3 at 12 minutes past the hour.
Roger. Take up a heading of 145 degrees. Your ETA is 1-1. Guns hot.
The elusive enemy has been located, stopped, and apparently badly mauled. Without the effectiveness of the integrated infiltration detection system, he might have slipped by our defense. This system is presently in use throughout Vietnam in riverine delta operations as a defense against waterborne interdiction and for protection of cities. Further, it has been evaluated for use in amphibious assaults, and presently is limited in its use only by the imagination of the user. Future developments are aimed toward more and improved instrumentation. Meantime, all reports indicate that bugging the battlefield pays off.